Good afternoon. Good afternoon, crafternooners. That was kind of funny, crafternooners. Just came to mind. Oh, anyway, hope everyone is doing well. Today we're going to make some wristlets, some keychain wristlets, and then I have a way that you can make it into a shorter keychain as well. We'll talk about that. We'll add a couple of the tables here in just a few minutes. And let me introduce who I have on the stage with me. So I have Patrice of Craftable Things. Hi, Patrice.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another Crafternoon. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm excited to be here. As usual with Marilyn, she invited me. Unlike last week, Thursday, she didn't invite me to her.
Okay, Merlinda, you were talking about shushing. Where's the shush button? At work, once in a while, I'll call my boss's, extension, and all of a sudden I'll hear me, and it's like, he shushed me. If he just hangs up, doesn't answer, basically. So anyway, and then we have Merlinda of Picture Me Crafting. Hey, Merlinda, welcome to your first live.
Hey, Marilyn, Patrice.
I'm so glad you're here.
And hi to everybody in the chat. Thank you for inviting me. This is going to be fun. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you. I think it will be. So just before we get started, a couple of housekeeping rules. And I know Patrice says this, Angel B says this. And after a comment I got recently, I'm going to say it as well. This is just a fun time. This is not truly a tutorial, although I think today will be somewhat of a tutorial. We are hanging out with everybody in the chat, having a great time. Chatters are chatting to each other with us. We're just having a good time. So if you're looking just for a place to hang out, a safe, no drama zone, you're in the right place. If you'd like to see a tutorial, then check out our content, our pre-recorded videos on our channels. Second of all, let's see, what was my second of all going to be? Oh, this morning I did add, or it was this afternoon, I added to my Google Drive and then I shared it in the video description, the first wristlet that I'm going to make. And then after we get off live, or maybe toward the end of it, if I'm done and, Patrice is still going or something like that, then I'll try to share a few more. But I will definitely share them after the live. I just may not figure it out during the live because it took me a while to figure it out the first time. So
just say I'm always the last one to finish without saying I'm the last one to finish. Just say that.
The wheels on the bus go.
Clearly.
No, usually I'm the last one. I just, I got to get you back for, what was it, yesterday? No,
you got to
Linda.
You got to give me back for everything. It's always something I'm going to say you got to give me back for. So no, I get it.
We keep bantering. So for anybody in the chat, if you're new here, relatively new here, we just banter that way. That's just the way we are. We love each other. It's all in fun. So anyway, I'm going to go up and try to say hi to a lot of the people that are in the chat. And so excuse me while I look this way, but I can't reach my camera up there. So, hey, D. Smith, welcome here. Congratulations, first person here. I'm going to send you a wristlet. So I'll just need to get your email address. You can email, I need to get your address. So if you email me at makingwithmarilyn@gmail.com, then we'll chat about what one you want. So that's D. Smith. Welcome here. Hey, Jesse, welcome to the live. Hey, Unbiased. I think I saw it on there. Hey, Michelle, welcome to the live. Yes.
Hi.
And did D. Smith say she was going to take a nap? Hopefully she resting on tomorrow. I have to be right back to work on Friday. Okay. Hopefully she's still here. Hey, Stacy, welcome. Stacy, did you get the link to the pattern that I put in the video description? Hopefully you did. I don't think Stacy has her things yet. She's going to watch today and do hers later. Hey, Stacy. Thank you. She says, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate it. Let's see. Ooh, you get Fridays off for this Friday, probably for 4th of July. Awesome. Hey, DB. Dee says, hi, Marilyn, Patrice, and Merlinda, and everyone.
Hi.
Yeah, we haven't done fireworks since our kids got older and less interested, but I do like to go watch fireworks. I haven't. The last 2 years, Tim and I drive around out in the country and we just kind of watch other people's. Hey, Jennifer.
No cleanup.
It's safer. Hey, Danny. Welcome. Let's see. A lot of people talking. Hey, Rosalind. Hey, Sandra. Why ain't that showing up? There we go. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Twana. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Daisy. Hey, Gail. Ernique. Let's see. Hey, Martha. How are you? Denise, welcome. Hey, Carol Coleman, welcome. Felicia, welcome. All righty. Hey, Shay. I'm going to try to get to the bottom. Hey, Louise. Hey, Leslie. All right. Hi, Amanda. Hey, Spilling the Diversity. Hi, Lucille. Okay, I think I'm getting close. Hey, Kels. Hey, Monique. Hey, Baby Giant Services. Hey, Angel B. There's Unbiased that I said hi to. Hey, Robin. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Nicole Precious Pieces. All right, I'm going to go ahead and scroll. I saw Karen. Hey, Mary. Crafty Leo. Okay, I think someone else was here before I was. Let me see. Well, you're the first one that shows up in mine. D. Smith. If somebody else thinks they were here before you, let me know. And I can always send 2. Okay? Not a big deal. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Hey, Tim. So I started, I'm going to go ahead. Well, I'll wait just a minute. I started by practicing, and the first design that I made was just straight, no outline, no nothing. And it cut out pretty well. I had a couple of dots over here. I also made one that was all diagonal like that. I feel like it's a tiny bit too tall. So before I share that, I'm going to fix that. I also, there's 2 more right here. I also did one that these are going to be one color, these will be another color, and then I'll put them together. So every other block is a different color. If you wanted to, you could do all different colors, but I'm probably going to do every other block. And then I have one that has a solid fill, but an outline along the top and the bottom. So if anybody downloaded, okay, wait. I'll send one to both of you guys. Unbiased, I'll send one to both of you guys. I'm not going to need all these wristlets.
Rachel wants a purple one.
Rachel will want a purple one, that's for sure.
Purple one, yes, for sure.
Yes. And D. Smith, what colors are your favorite colors? So did anybody download? Okay, Sharon, it is in the video description. So if you go under the video, I have a list of the things I'm using, although I'm adding one thing that I figured out was helpful, and that is just some double-sided tape from the Dollar Tree store. So on this one that I did, that I haven't put the hardware on yet, I put some double-sided tape in there, and it just holds it together nicely and allows you to close your wristlet up.
That's a good idea.
Easier. Thank you. So let's see. Crafty Leo says, I wasn't the first person here back and say I was. So if anyone downloaded that, can you tell me what the file size says the dimensions are. So just like other rhinestone templates, I put what the overall size of the file is before ungrouping it. And I don't remember what that was. I have my computer here, but if anybody downloaded it, well, let me just look. The file name will say. All righty. Because I was talking to Patrice about it, I was like, I can't remember. Okay, so I made the stones 9.150 inches wide or long. I'd probably say long by 0.926 tall. And I was surprised. First, I started off doing a little bit more than an inch because you know how the holes don't usually impact the size of your stones. Your stones are usually a little, I don't even know how to explain that. So I tried having it be a total of an inch tall for the holes, and my stones didn't quite fit on here without just barely sticking over. So then I decreased it to 0.926 wide. Do you remember, Merlinda, in yours, what dimensions you use?
I just used 11 wide by 1 inch.
Okay, for the stones or for the ribbon? Okay, for the stones. So my stones are 9.15.
For the ribbon, I did 12.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll see if this ends up being too small. I started off with one that was 8.5. The stones were 8.5, and I cut my ribbon at 9.5, and I can get it on. But I think just adding a little bit more will make it a little bit easier, and it might be better for some people whose hands might be a little bit larger than mine are. So that's what I did.
Are you saying that people have big hands? People with big hands will be able to do it better than you?
What?
That's all I heard. That's all I heard. Let me see my hands. See how large my hands are.
I don't know. I think I have, I'm short.
Tiny hands.
So I have a little bit shorter, narrower hands than, Merlinda. How tall are you, Merlinda?
I am almost 5'8", 5'7.25".
You must have had heels on at Bling Fest.
I did. I had heels on.
Most people are taller than I am, but taller might mean a little bit. Patrice, leave me alone. Okay.
I just want to make it clear.
Look, Kim says she has big hands. So and Crafty Leo is tall. He said he has big hands. Okay. Hey, Uni. Hey, Judy. Hey, Shaka. All right. So what I did was I cut out 2 of these templates, and then I have my solid template, but I ended up making it a little bit larger. So I'm not going to use this one today. I'm going to use, let's go ahead and add the tables to the stage. So the one that says desk, that is Merlinda's. And then this one that says my name is mine. And Patrice is going to show us her table as she works.
Yeah, this is the view. This is the only view for the day.
That's all good. That is all good. But let me show this one a little bit better. See how it goes sideways? So I made 5 sections of 11 rows. No, I don't remember how many sections I made. But I made enough of these sections, and every other one I was going to do a color. And then between those, I was going to do a different color. And this isn't too bad. I made it work. But the stones are on the very, very edge. And I felt like I was afraid they'd get knocked. And so I am going to make this one a little bit smaller. Another thing that I learned when I was practicing on this was when you heat up this fabric, it gets a little bit stiff until it cools down, and then it's a little bit better. once you put your stones on it, and I increased from 15 seconds to 20 seconds because I know that Eva, the baby's booty, she said when you're doing heavy, thick things like denim, things like that, maybe not so soft and smooth as a t-shirt, to add some more time. So I did 350 for 20 seconds. So sorry, 350 for 20 seconds. I peeled it off, and then I started playing with the stone as like, ooh, that's not staying down very well. So I repressed it, and then I let it completely cool off. Once I let it completely cool off, you can probably hear that. I'm scratching on that. I probably just did a great thing to my nails. And they're fine. But let the stones cool off before you bend your wristlet. At least that's kind of what I would say.
Okay.
Did you guys have material that we're going to like?
Okay. So what I bought, and then Merlinda, let us know what you use. I don't know if I'm using the same thing as you. This used to be all, well, look at the bottom row. See how the bottom row is? That's how the whole thing used to be. And then I just threw them back in there before the live. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there's 20 colors. And each one, I believe you get a yard. We're going to take purple out because I know we're doing purple for Rachel, for Unbiased. And then it has this little case, which I'll stuff them all back in it later. What I did for my practice one is I took the color, there's also this neon. I took the color that I was least interested in, which was this green, which is my birthstone. So I don't know why I don't like it so much, but I practiced with a color that I didn't like so much, because you do only have a yard of each. And then I have this, and these are considered an inch wide, and I think they're pretty true to an inch. Then I have these pliers. Do either of you have the red set of pliers?
Yes.
I have the red.
Okay. So there's another type. And then Patrice has the red ones. Do you like how they work? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I put both in my video description because these are nice, but they're also, I don't know, $5 to $10 more expensive than the red set. And then just before we get started, I want to test this to make sure that this really was too short. This was my shorter one. So I'm going to go ahead and set my ribbon in there, and I'm going to press on it. I'm going to get it somewhat closed, but not all the way closed, because I think I'm doing it from the wrong side. There we go. Because I want to be able to adjust, and you can burn these ends. Merlinda, do you burn your ends?
Well, on some of them I do, like for this one, because it's so frayed at the end. For the ones like this, I do, because it's so frayed at the end. I would burn that one, but usually I don't. Usually it's a nice clean cut.
Is that's like a ribbon material?
Usually.
Is that ribbon, Miss Merlinda?
This is a nylon webbing.
A nylon, okay.
Nylon webbing.
Webbing. I like that. I don't have
nylon webbing. Yeah, I bought the whole case for it.
I like that webbing too. That's nice. Let me order it. You got it off of Amazon?
Yeah,
well, you have a link. Do you have a link under your other video?
I do. It's what is it? It's beer. What is it? Wyndham. Wyndham, WINDYUN, and it's 24 rolls of the nylon webbing. A lot of people prefer the polyester webbing because they said the nylon might shrink when you heat press it, but I haven't had a problem yet, so I don't see the difference in them, but yeah.
Do they feel pretty much the same?
They do. I think the polyester might be a little more flimsy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because the one that I think, Marilyn, you have the cotton webbing, right?
No, mine is no, it's a poly something something.
Oh, I have
I mean, it might be 22 rolls. Let me look.
cotton. I'm gonna get the nylon. Miss Melinda, did you talk about your channel?
Yeah, let us know
No.
what you do. I'm gonna make you big while I find this.
I did not. Oh,
There you
you're gonna make me big. Okay. So I started my channel a couple of years ago, but I never did too much with it. But now my channel is just to craft, have fun, show some new things, talk to other people and see what they're doing and show what they're doing and what they like to make, and just to chit chat and have fun.
Mhm.
I don't have a day, a set day or time yet, and I'm working on doing a live at least once a week. And I think that's about it.
And she did a live last week about this, about making these key fobs also and bringing them out.
Yeah.
Her and Crafty Leo Mary, they did a live. She also did like a balloon stuffing live. Her and Crafty Leo Mary have teamed up and they'll go live together sometimes. And I still haven't bought that balloon machine, but I think I kind of want it. But then I'm like, what am I going to use it for? I can't even get the balloon here. I can't even get the balloon.
You'll find something to use it for.
But I think that they have, like, especially both of them, they have really good content. So check out Miss Melinda's channel. Her channel is Picture Me Crafting. Marilyn, do you have
I think I put that in the video description. Let me make sure. I didn't. I didn't put yours either. I didn't put anybody's.
You don't need to put mine.
I was so worried about getting all the materials right.
Live one time.
I'm gonna add yours and Melinda's under the video.
Marilyn.
What? Yes, Patrice.
Not with a sweet voice, Marilyn.
Yes.
Regular, like when nobody's around, you're like.
yes, Patrice.
Oh, Marilyn.
So for now, I'm gonna put this is Picture Me Crafting, and I will put it under the video as soon as we get off. So if anybody watches the replay, then they'll see it too. And then this one is Patrice's. Hey, Eve.
So much, Marilyn. Hey, Eve.
I think I saw Donzel. Did I see Donzel? There's Donzel. Hey, Donzel. All right. Okay, should we get started?
Yeah, if you want. I'm still making a template.
Okay. So my dimensions of the template file are 9.150 by 0.926. So if you take it into Cricut before you ungroup it, make sure that your template matches the size that's listed in the file name. Mine are SS10s. I'll bet Patrice is making an SS6 one.
How'd you know?
Then how did you know?
Oh, when you know, you know.
I gotta stop being so predictable.
With my, let's get it over here. With the width of my template being 9.150, I'm going to cut my ribbon or my webbing about an inch longer than that. And honestly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with my webbing being about 10.5 inches. That way I'll lay it down and then I can kind of center it up by snipping off either end. So I will cut mine at 10.5 and we'll see how that goes. And at 10.5, it'll be a little bit larger than the first one that I made, that I kind of have to be real strategic about how I get it on my wrist. All right. So D. Smith, did you say what colors you like? Did anybody see if D. Smith said what color she likes? And then let's see D. Smith, where'd she go? Where'd she go? Do you call Crafty Leo Mary? Is that what you say? Crafty Leo Mary or Mary Crafty Leo?
Crafty Leo Mary.
Crafty Leo Mary, because she said you crack me. You crack her up every time you say that. Hey, Linda Gray. Okay, so for Rachel's, I'm going to grab some stones, and then I'm going to have her approve them. Thanks, Jennifer. Okay, so Dee said purple and green. Let me write that down. And
oh, that's a nice combination. Purple and green. Pretty. I
think one of my templates, the colors of the stones in the digital file is purple and green. I'm going to start by making one with some colors that I'm interested in. Then we'll move on to a purple and green one, and then we'll move on to purples. So I want mine to be magenta, and maybe Rose B. I don't know. I'm going to grab some pinkish stones. And Merlinda, let us know what colors you're going to use.
So I'm going to make a yellow one first. So I'm using, let me see, I have to look at the bottom because I don't remember all my colors. Dorado. Is that right, Patrice?
The gold one, the Orm Dorado?
Yes.
Yep.
That's the one I'm going to use. I wanted to try this one because this is this the metallic?
Yeah, that's one of the, well, no, yeah, it's one of the metallic.
Yeah, I want to try that one. The other colors I have that I'm going to use for my pink one, I'm going to use the champagne hot fix. I don't know, where am I supposed to be pointing at? Oh, here we go.
Yep.
The champagne one, and I want to try my crushed ice. So all the stones that I'm going to be using are baby's booty.
Okay.
That's the stone that I find they work for everything I'm doing. So I stick with what works.
Marilyn will be using stones from the baby's booty, and I will be using stones from the baby's booty too. Oh, and it's gonna look fabulous. Fabulous.
Look, this is, let me try to get this to focus better.
Did she scream?
There we go. I don't know. I heard she said something.
I said, but I'm not going to now. I said, you are about to hear me scream because I couldn't find my Labrador. But I found it.
Oh, okay.
You had me looking at my cell phone like, okay, is this?
She fell and she can't get up.
She's screaming.
And send the ambulance. So for anybody that wasn't in here earlier, I said, wait, were we even on? Yeah, we were on live, weren't we?
No, we
weren't on live. We weren't on live.
Not yet.
I was putting my shoes on. I said, or I might fall on my face because I was in my house shoes, and you zip around here. Anyway, she said, is Tim home? I was like, no, he's at work. And she said, well, if you fall on your face, basically, who's going to get you? I said, you know my address. Call 911. Have them come get me. Well, first I said, I'm not that old. I'm not the I've fallen and I can't get up lady. I'm not going to break a hip.
And I'm like, you just never know. You just never know.
Oh.
Because you just never really do know.
That's true. You don't. Okay, so I'm going to use this bright pink. And I ended up getting the sample pack because I couldn't make up my mind. And for me to order all the colors I wanted, it was going to be like $10 per color. But I got the whole thing for, I don't know, $20, $19, $20. But I did find another vendor where you can order just individual colors and you get a whole big thing. So once I figure out my maybe 4 favorite colors, I might order some more. And I know I want to order black because I assume if rhinestones pop on black t-shirts are going to pop on black wristlets. Matter of fact, ooh, rose gold and no, I don't know. I might do a metallic colors on a black today too. We'll see. We'll see how far we get in the time that Patrice has allotted us to be on live. Oh. Oh. All right.
No pressure, no rush.
I'll probably be ready to get off before the time you said even. All right, so I'm going to start at about 9.5 or 10.5.
Did I start too soon?
No, you're fine. You're fine. And you said you're going to do, so I'm going to cut this at 10.5, knowing I'm probably going to cut it down a little bit when I get my stones on. I heard you say you're going to do yellow, but with what colors?
I cannot pronounce this. Dorado.
Is it? Oh, the Arm Dorado?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to try this one on the yellow. I think that's going to be pretty. And plus it's the metallic. So I've used everything else I've used the Hot Fix. Just Hot Fix. Is it like Hot Fix metallic? It's a little different, right? At the bottom of it.
Have you haven't ever used a metallic before?
No, this would be the first try.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yep, that's gonna be
the
first try.
So Anita, my straps are actually nylon. I thought they were poly, but they're nylon, which I'm glad because Merlinda said the nylon is a little bit less flimsy than the polyester. Hey, Gloria. I think you could even do it on cotton webbing. And, you know, I think the stones would stick really well to cotton. Let's see.
Oh, I see I have a couple of stones missing.
Hey, Gloria.
Okay.
Hey, Ruji.
Let me lift this down.
Neon on black. Kristen, that's a good idea. Hey, Robin Murphy. Okay, so just like a shirt, I pre-pressed my little nylon strap. And the first one I'm going to do is this one where every other color will be pink and Labrador. So I couldn't find my Labrador. That's why I was about to scream.
Because you couldn't find it, but you did find it?
But I did find it. It was not where it was supposed to be.
Good. I don't know why I'm so nervous I can't get this on here. Okay.
You know, I actually, on this little one that I started with as a sample piece, I kind of had a hard time getting it super duper straight because your nylon, well, this nylon looks straighter than the green, but the nylon sometimes is has a little bit of a hump to it. So I was finding it difficult too. And Patrice, Stacy's asking, hi Stacy. She is asking if the stone stayed on your faux leather.
Yeah, they did actually. Where did I put them? Oh. They stayed on. And I've been kind of playing with them from last night. Like once it cooled off, I just been kind of like doing all types of just stuff to it, doing the scratch test. And they stayed on. So I was thinking that since we can put HTV onto faux leather, then why wouldn't we be able to put the hot fix rhinestones on faux leather? So that's kind of what I was thinking, but we'll see. I'll wait until Friday, but so far now it's cooled, and generally once it cools off, like they will start popping if you start bending the, like, so I put it on laminate before. I put hot fix rhinestones on a few things, and on those things, like by the next day, they're popping off. But I'll wait until Friday and we'll see. But so far, so good.
Good.
Thank you, Marilyn. Okay, Marilyn.
Oh, did I see you big on purpose? I mean, accident.
On purpose. It's no fun over here. I'm not doing anything right now, but messing up.
Jesse, I haven't tried repressing it yet. So my shirt that I made, that I used the adhesive HTV and then foil on. If anybody didn't see that, hey Stacy Collins. So I had a video yesterday on this.
Giving me a big problem over here.
And
okay,
he had said it wouldn't be as shiny if you pressed it again. Jesse, did you say with Teflon or with parchment? I can't remember now. And it's very pretty, but if you watch the video, you can see that there's some little pieces missing. It makes it look distressed. I thought it was going to be really, really solid, so I was a little bit disappointed. But it is cute.
It's cute.
So, Patrice, Dolores is asking, how do you do a name with the rhinestones? I think you did that last night, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Generally, would you do a
try that
single font
name? This is not coming out like I wanted it to. I'm gonna have to place a couple of stones in here.
So Robin's asking, is it best to use polyester and nylon? I haven't used that before. I've only used this that I have now, the nylon, so I don't know. Hey, Donna.
Okay.
Hey, Naomi. Don't you want it to be shiny? This way, if you get lost while camping, you can be found. That's good. Jesse says he always
funny.
Fun. So I'll try that. I might even play with it today. Oh, Naomi, how's the baby puppies doing? Okay, so just like any other template, if you've done rhinestone templates, when this one came into, I actually cut it with my Caesar Romeo. It was all one, then I had to ungroup and I just dragged them apart to cut them. So let's find. Got all my scraps back here. I'm going to get a new piece of transfer tape.
One stone on here.
Jesse, you like it shiny yourself? Oh, Donna. So I don't know what, I think I showed it pretty close in the video. I can hold it up again. But the lights in the video weren't quite as wild as these lights. So just a little bit more of a controlled. Okay, see the little holes in it? That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's pretty.
Well, thank you.
Hold that up one more time, Marilyn. Just one more time. I saw when you did. I watched the video, but I just want to see.
Like it.
Oh, I like that. I'm gonna have to try that. That's nice.
Thank you. And then I did a second one. I like it. It was on dark blue and I didn't want to
Mhm.
have to layer. I didn't want to have to layer all the little sheets again. So when the first one didn't turn out as well as I liked, I tried it on my traditional heat press because I thought, well, maybe my HTV runt wasn't strong enough.
Mhm.
But it still has distressing in it too.
So what is it you don't like about it? Did you say you weren't happy
Well,
with it? I think it's beautiful.
there's just little hole, not even holes. On this one, it's just like where the fibers are popping through. On the other one, it's like the foil didn't adhere everywhere. There were little holes where it didn't adhere.
Oh,
Now, one thing is
okay.
Dimps. So the first one that I did that did worse was on my HTV runt. But Dimps pointed out that I have a Teflon sheet on my HTV runt, and I added a
Oh,
Teflon sheet over it, and so the heat might not have,
it might
you
have
know,
been too much
Teflon
heat.
kind of,
Yeah.
yeah, it might have not have been hot enough.
Not hot enough or too much. If you have both Teflon sheets.
That the Teflon sheets would keep the heat from getting to it as fast because I had two of them.
Oh, okay. So it kind of controls it. Okay, so not enough. I get it. Okay. Yeah.
Gloria, yes. So originally I bought it to use with toner sheets. So to print something out and then run it through a laminator. But I saw Demps do this process. Now she reminded me, and I've seen other people, Patrice, when I in YouTube searched how to use it, Patrice's video is the top one that came up. So I rewatched it. I watched Angel B. She has one just from a couple months ago, and DIY with Alex. And I remembered Dimps doing it, but I didn't know which live it was in. So it's pretty. It's pretty.
It is pretty, Marilyn.
So this one I messed up on this one.
Okay, let me.
Okay.
What do you feel like you messed up?
Right here on the end.
Oh yeah.
Up here. See, I have missing stones there that I'm gonna place later. And then the opposite side also, right? And look at my hook. My hook is on crooked because I'm nervous.
Oh.
Can you see it's on
It's
crooked?
okay.
I'm gonna try another one because I'm getting more relaxed and comfortable. I'm gonna try another one. But I like the way that came, that
the
golden
colors
yellow.
look beautiful together.
Yeah, this is really nice together. I'm happy about that.
I wonder.
And I can fix this.
I wonder how hard it would be to get the thing off. It'd probably be really hard. It'd probably be really hard.
I'm going to let my husband take it off. I'm going to see if he
Uh-huh.
can take it off for me. And then I wanted to do a black one. And I'm going to take my time.
What are you going to use on the black one?
I want to use this black diamond.
Okay.
I think that'd be pretty on here.
Yeah, I'm excited to try a black one too. Let's see, where is my table? Where's my table?
Should mix them. I think I should mix it.
We're gonna mix what colors?
I think I'm gonna mix the crushed ice and a little black. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just make another one with crushed ice. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pull this.
Every time I mix one, I make too much of a mixture, way more than I need.
Okay, so because I cut my webbing longer than I needed, I don't have to be super careful about getting it in the middle from left to right, but kind of like a t-shirt, I'm adjusting as I go. And if you use this template, these stones go pretty close to the edge, so you just kind of have to be careful. Okay. And so I'm doing 350 for 20 seconds. Patrice, you might actually make me do a SS6 template when I see yours.
Well, I thought that you were going to do an SS6 template anyway, Marilyn.
No, you didn't. I texted her. I said, I'll send you. Did I send you 2 templates? I said, I'll send you.
You sent me one.
I only sent you one?
Yes.
I
One.
sent you the second one, but you're not using SS10 anyway, are you? I
I'm
said,
like,
I'll send you templates, but they won't be SS6.
Like, she didn't even feel bad for me or anything. She didn't even feel bad about it.
That's because you make templates better than I do.
I do not.
I was just trying to, because I know you're so busy. Okay, now I'm going to send you that second template because I am.
That's why I'm over here making a template, because Marilyn sent me one template.
Oh, Patrice, you're doing a template so you can have an SS6.
Mm-hmm.
Did she say, "Oh, Patrice, you're doing one"? Is that what she said?
Because I wanted to have an SS6. Probably right.
Okay.
She's probably right.
It is so far. Ooh, look at the bling blinging.
That looks so good.
Yeah, it's only halfway done.
You don't even have to fill it in. You can just have it like that too.
You could, and the thing about that is it would be blank at the bend.
I like that.
So, because that's where I was worried about the stones coming off. But when I let it cool all the way off before I bent it, it was fine. So we're going to make a couple of wristlets, and then before I put the hardware on, I'm going to let them cool all the way down. I got a mess on my table. Messy table. So there it says, Patrice, do one with the name surrounded by bling. And of course, you know, I like these because they're very linear. Very, very linear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mary Brown.
Mary Brown, I'm so sorry.
Mary Brown, I missed.
So sorry to hear that, Mary Brown.
Oh, Mary, I am so sorry. I can't even talk. Okay. So, Mary, our thoughts and prayers will be with you. Okay, so do you think Labrador will be a good stone to mix with this, or should I do something like a Rose D, WWPD?
I think you should use Labrador. Somebody earlier said that they were surprised that you weren't using Labrador. So,
all right, I gotta stay true to myself. Then I'm using Labrador.
Be you and use Labrador.
Rugie wants black ribbon with candy apple and citrine. That sounds pretty.
That's pretty.
Has anyone in the chat, or who in the chat has made a rhinestone wristlet already?
Or is anyone making it now with us?
Or yes, is there anyone making it now? I think, was it Shay Shay that said she thought her stuff would be there in time? I think Stacy said she should get her stuff tonight.
Mhm.
Thanks, Naomi. Do I feel guilty when I wear a shirt without a handmade design? It's so hot right now that I was like, I don't really have sleeveless top arms, but I'm going sleeveless today.
What's the temperature, Marilyn, where you are?
I don't know today. I know that yesterday it got up to like 95, 96, and
95.
it's humid. It's humid. Not as humid. Patrice, what's the temperature where you are?
Well, let me tell you right now.
And you probably do you have real high humidity?
Yes. But the wind, it was kind of windy today because it was it's been a little rainy a little bit. So we've been kind of okay. Yeah, it's only 92 degrees right here, right now.
I think today it was only supposed to get up to like 80, mid 80s. Not very bad. But I just felt hot today. And I'm upstairs. And Merlinda, I forgot, what state are you in?
I'm in Michigan.
Michigan. Okay. But I noticed that it was getting really, really hot. What'd you say, Patrice?
Nothing.
Did you say, show me big? Did you say, I want to be big, show me big?
I didn't say that.
That's funny.
Okay, Vera says she's making one now for the first time, and she says it's nice to be in the Northeast. I'll bet. And Gloria says it's 96, but feels like 105. It's horrible, hot and sweaty. Ruji said it's 92. She's in Florida, but it feels like 96. Naomi says, and she's in North Carolina, it's supposed to be 96 and Friday 98. And then Gail, 109 outside. 76 inside. That AC unit's working.
Oh, that's good.
Yay.
That's real good.
Awesome.
That's good, because she was having a hard time with that.
Yes, I'll bet you don't even know what to do with yourself. And Naomi, she did. She sure did. Hey, Greg Barker. Oh, Stacy. That is high humidity. Mid 80s where Jesse lives. Are you in West Virginia, Jesse? And if so, is it very humid there? I don't mind the heat as much as I really hate the humidity. Ooh. So it's kind of like a shirt. You're still going to have to make sure you're in the right place on your layers, I see. No, I don't think that's quite right. I got to use the right scissors in case Dimps is watching, because if I use my fabric scissors,
she'll know it.
That'll be a big old no-no.
She's gonna text you and let you know you used the wrong scissors.
Don't use those scissors.
If she doesn't see it, I'm gonna tell her that you used the wrong scissors on the live.
Patrice.
I'm gonna text her now and just say, "Girl, you're not gonna believe it."
Oh.
I can't believe it. Marilyn picked up the fabric scissors to cut some KTM.
Back to her old ways of using the wrong scissors. Mm-hmm. Patrice, I don't know if I know your middle name, but if I did, I'd be calling you by it right now.
Mm-hmm.
I say Patrice Elaine. That just goes together so well.
Why? You were always trying to give me a middle name. Middle name. What is up with that? What is up with that?
Hi, Maritza. Let's see. So anybody else working on these? Let's see. Hey, Marissa, 98 in California. Hi, Kisha. Having heat. Yes, we've been having heat advisories today. I mean, two, but not today. Oh, Kel says the heat index is 115. Sharon Banks, 105 in Dry Desert, California. 107 in Vegas.
Ooh, 107.
That's miserable heat in Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, and Tracy Murray says 110 where she is. Jesse says, yep, it's humid, 50% humidity. 108 where she is. We're crafting vibes with K and K is. Oh, Unbiased just says she's watching me. She'll make sure I don't use the wrong scissors.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much, because it's hard. I have to watch Marilyn, make sure she's doing the right thing, and I just can't.
Make her own template. Watch me make her own template.
Exactly. Like, what is going on here?
Oh, and if you put two and two together, the L might be your middle name. Isn't that pretty?
Ah,
It looks wonderful. I love that there.
I do too, even though it's Labrador, it kind of reflects
I
a
like
little bit
that.
of it. Ooh,
pretty.
So, Merlinda, were you talking about using crushed ice?
Mm-hmm.
I want
I
to see
did.
when you
I
do.
haven't used it yet. I'm gonna use that
Ooh, I
one on
can't-
the next one. This is the what is this one? This one is the black diamond right here.
Oh, let's make it big again.
On
Let
this.
me make it big. Let's see. Where are you?
Oh.
Where are you? There you are. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, this is the black diamond.
Oh, that looks so good.
That does.
I like that.
That's the prettiest one I've ever seen.
That's
So
really
I like to play with my colors. I, try to mix it up a little, but I never do. I'm always, like this one is champagne AB, and I'm gonna put that on this. And I'm just hoping it's enough contrast where it's gonna be pretty. And even if it's not, it's still gonna be pretty.
Yep.
Denise, this template, oops, you can't see me. Sorry about that. Denise, this template right now is linked in the video description. So if you go down under the video, you should see a link to a Google Drive file. And this one is in there. And then I'm going to try.
Is that the one you sent earlier? Is that the one you sent earlier, Marilyn? Okay. Okay.
And then I'll put another one on in a little bit. I'll leave them on there for today until sometime early evening. I'll leave them on at least, if our live is 2 hours, I'll leave them on for 2 hours after the live. And then I'll take them down, and then I'll put them in my Etsy store for not very much, because, for just a tiny bit.
That sounds good.
92 in Alabama, 95 in Nashville. Gail, you do too have humidity. She says, we don't have humidity where I live. Yes, you do. South Texas, right? Thanks, Lashonda. Or she might be saying that to you. If it's to Merlinda, she says thanks. Thanks, Paulette.
Oh.
Karen D wants to know what design you're making, Patrice. I know it's going to be a wower. I know she's going to come. It's not fancy.
I only have 1 inch of space. It can't be too fancy. It's gonna be regular.
Okay, Danny doesn't see the Google Drive link in the description. Let me check.
You want me to check Marilyn while you're working?
Sure, but I see it. I have all the items, and then it says link to wristlet template. But see if it's just showing up on mine, since I have my Google Drive. But hopefully it's showing up.
I'll check.
Okay, this is cool now. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I do. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to cut the ends down with my fabric scissors. Let's see. Ooh. Gail, I've been in South Texas. It is not dry. Okay, so I'm going to cut this down so that I have about a 1/2 inch. If Houston is considered South Texas, I used to work in Houston. It was very humid, but I mean, I know that's good for your skin. Okay, cutting those down. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Dollar Tree double-sided tape, and I don't want a full inch because I don't want it to accidentally show. Where's the end? I'm just going to cut off about a 1/2 inch, but not with my fabric scissors. Okay, so around 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch, and then it's going to go like this. So you have to put on the back. And I'm just putting it up real close to the edge. And you don't need to do this. I just do it because to me it helps hold the two sides together while I'm using my pliers. Okay. So then before I give it a lot of pressure, I'm just going to make sure it's lined up real well and press it together. Then I have not been burning my ends, but let's go ahead and do that. I have my lighter in here because I use it for leather. So we're gonna burn those edges. Even if I get a little black on them, they're not going to show. I did get a little black on them. Hopefully they don't show. And this is the hardware, so I bought this huge bag a long time ago. It's 40. There's 40 in here. Sorry, it's ringing on my computer. That's my daughter. You really did email her, text her, didn't you?
I didn't snitch on you.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. I haven't looked at it yet.
Not this time. I didn't.
So
not this time.
I'm pressing my ribbon, whatever it's called, my webbing all the way up in there, and then I'm going to check and make sure, okay, that looks good. So I'm not on top of the stones on this side. Let's flip it over. And I'm going to do it from the other side because there was teeth there. Let's pull it down. I'm not on top of the stones. I guess I'm a little bit further away from the stones on this side than this side. That's going to be fine. Gonna have to be fine. And then this is the part I'm the least comfortable with, is getting this down in the center. So I'm going to press it down until it's close to being where it needs to be. Okay, now I'm gonna look at it from both sides. Hopefully that's good. I feel like my hardware is kind of crooked. Okay, then I'm going to press it hard. And there it is. With a little fuzzy thing on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Look at
That looks so cute.
Here, let's. And see, this just goes freely. So it looks like it's hanging crooked because it just goes wherever it wants to. There it is. I love that. So that's one style. Hey, Jolanda.
Come on, Patrice.
Hey, Delonda.
It was so funny when she said her middle name was that, and like, I think she even might have shown her driver's license with stuff covered up on live. I can't remember.
Yes.
Or she sent it to you or something.
Yes, she
Because
did.
nobody believed her.
No, especially me. Of course, I didn't believe her.
One thing I didn't show about these pliers is they do have this rubbery protective sleeve thingy on them that you're not going to take off because that protects your metal from getting scratched up. All right, let's make Merlinda's table big so we can see all the ones that she's doing. So far, Merlinda, you've done a black one and a yellow one. And what color? What color is that webbing that you're using?
This is a burgundy. This one is burgundy, and I'm using the champagne AB, the color.
Ooh.
I mean the stone color for this one.
You're not drinking it? You're not drinking champagne right now?
No, I'm not.
I love when Marilyn cracks herself up.
I'm sorry. Not supposed to laugh. Not supposed to laugh.
No, that's funny. That's funny.
Yes, she's a hot mess. I told you, Miss Fernanda, she's a hot mess. Be careful.
She is. She is.
But I do listen, despite what Patrice said.
Would that you listen?
Live.
I don't know that's actually accurate, but if you say so, Marilyn.
So Delon just said the saddest part was no one believed her. She's always serious. Hazy GM, perfect for when you have the smallest ends in a color. That's right, because it doesn't use that many. I didn't really pay attention to how many it used, but it's small. Hey, Ethel. Hi, Yvonne.
So I always, inside my clamp, I put my glue inside the clamp because I don't burn my edges. So I put the glue inside the clamp with the teeth at the top. And then I use a clamp to hold it together, to hold the
give me a
together.
That's smart.
And then I have to look to make sure it's even on both sides. And then there we go.
So
And
your
that
little
one's done.
glue down in there then gets on the edges so they don't fray.
Right.
Cool.
Right.
That's beautiful color.
And then I do the other side too. I push the, well, if I let me do it with the right hand first, right? Okay. There we go.
ZG is asking what kind of glue that is.
This is just liquid fusion.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's just liquid fusion. You can use whatever, whatever glue you have. But this is the one I use.
Yeah, and I didn't notice if I could see.
This one. This is pretty. I like this. I'm going to keep this one for myself.
It is very pretty.
I like those stones. That was a good combination. I wonder if I should do another one.
Well, sure. Why not? Unless they're gonna run, if we're gonna run you out of materials, I want to run you out of materials.
I had cut these ahead of time because I wasn't sure what colors. So I'm thinking, what else do I have over here?
Oh,
I wanted to try. I wanted to try my white opal.
So this is the length of the file that was in the thing, and it's a little easier than this other one. It's just a little bit bigger. Overall, it's only like a 1/2 inch larger. And so if you need more fabric, you know, you could have a little more fabric exposed right here, and that wouldn't be a big deal. So if you have a hard time getting this over your hand, then just make your webbing a little bit larger, you know.
That's the best way to do it, because you know, you never know what size somebody really needs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Rachel, do you know what size of I think, Rachel, you can probably wear the same size I wear. So if it doesn't fit, I'll send you a new one. But we're going to start. Geneva says, do the green.
Let's see. I
Thanks,
did something.
Terry. Thanks, Leslie. Oh,
a little
freight
different.
check. I have freight check. What'd you say, Merlinda?
When we learned how to do the Be Kind, when we did this shirt, I made a wristlet for that shirt with the same material as the Be Kind. And I can't remember what color stones I put on here. Of course, I can't remember what color it was. But I did that for this shirt for my granddaughter.
Can you pull that up to the camera? Can you pull that up to the camera? I can't see it. It's kind of close to you, and it's. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, so you made it with fabric.
Yeah, this one is with fabric. So with the fabric, the heat and bond, I cut my material first, and then I put the heat and bond down, and then I put the material on the opposite side, and I cut it with my my Romeo, because I can't cut straight lines. So this one was fabric. This thing is really messing up. So I did that for my granddaughter. They're having a my oldest granddaughter. They're having a positivity preteen conference for kids that's getting ready to go to high school. So she saw it, and I said, okay, well, yeah, you can. So I made her that little wristlet, because they have their own locker. It's gonna be for a weekend. So anyway, that's just some other things that can be done. And camera, I think my thing froze. Yeah. Did it bounce out?
Yeah, it did.
Oh.
No worries.
Okay. Well, that's good. I can just hold it up to show you.
Okay. Whichever way you prefer.
Where did Marilyn go?
I'm getting my next stones.
Okay.
He's not on the floor over there. We're good.
Right.
I can't do that.
No, we don't want that.
Why this thing froze like that? Okay.
Okay, so for Rachel's wristlet, I'm going to do a different style. Patricia, how'd you get big?
Because Miss Merlinda's camera froze.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe she was like, I don't want to be big on here anymore, so I'm going to leave it.
I didn't want to. That was right on time, but it's okay. It's good.
Hey, Sharon. Is your wristlet labeled 2, and the size is... So, Gail, the 2 was just the way for me to remember, because I started out making 4 different ones, and so that was my second one, I guess. But the size is 9.150 wide or long, whatever you want to say, and then 0.926 tall. So I think with this one, I'm going to use Silver Amethyst Hot Fix for the little outline here. And then for the center, I'm going to use Violet Volcano.
Oh.
Patrice, how's your template coming?
It's coming. We're
Oh,
almost.
you cut it out already. Okay, great.
Yeah, and I cut out the one that you gave me, and then I cut out
The one, not the two, but the one. Okay.
Oh, I'll be right back. Let's see.
just see observation. That was it.
Was the one that I sent you the first one that I did with the color blocking?
Yeah, with the stripes. Yeah, the one that you just made. I'm gonna make that one.
Okay. Awesome.
Don't send me anything just yet. Send to me later.
Okay.
You don't have to stop for that. But I am gonna keep bothering you.
Don't send it to me, but I'm still going to talk about that you didn't send it to me.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Oh. So since I'm using metalites are a little flatter, not quite as tall as the other stones, which I would adhere the outline down first anyway, but because they are shorter, you really need to do, if you're using metalites, you need to do that part of your design first. That way, your taller stones will still get good pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Good advice, Mary. Good advice.
Merlinda, what color did you decide on now?
I have this white webbing, so I'm trying to figure out what color I want to put on it. Let's see. Let me keep looking.
Okay, mid-70s in Seattle, Martin Jones says. So nice. Hi, Lita. Thank you. Happy Wednesday to you. So, I haven't cut leather or fabric on my Romeo, but Patrice, have you cut fabric or leather on your Romeo?
Yeah, I did just last night.
And what blade did you use?
The regular blade.
Okay.
The 45.
So, how thick, Lita, how thick is your leather? Is it tiny little, like 2-ounce leather? If so, that'd be similar to Patrice's faux leather she did last night. Like on my Cricut, 2-ounce leather I can cut with a regular blade. If I get much thicker than that, I had to go to my knife blade. Or was it my deep point blade? I think I was using my deep point blade. Ooh, that's hot.
Okay, good.
And it really curved.
Maybe I use this, the rainbow. Maybe I use rainbow with white. See how that looks.
Rainbow with white. That seems like that would look nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that one. But then
You're welcome,
let's
Lita.
see.
Hey,
It's
CJ
so hard
Slay.
to try to figure out the colors. They're all so pretty. Let me see. What color haven't I used?
Oh, I just pulled up my transfer tape before I had touched all the stones.
It's okay, Marilyn.
We're just going to move them over by hand.
Yep. That's it.
Merlinda, do you want to add your table back, or did you already?
I'm trying to see if I can. Is it going to come in? If not, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm.
Okay,
what I'm
either
doing.
way, fine. I just was
Okay.
checking down there. I see it says desk, but there's nothing there. So,
You kept putting her on the big screen. Probably.
I
Don't want to come back.
I've run her off. I've run Merlinda off.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's see.
So, Patrice, I've decided that Merlinda is the Demps of Wristlets. So, like, you know how Demps is fast with sewing and rhinestones?
Mm-hmm.
Merlinda is the Demps of Wristlets.
Yeah, clearly.
How many you done? 4 already?
Oh, let's see. Yeah, 4.
Wow.
I've done 3 or yeah.
Have 3?
Nope, 4. Sorry. Yeah.
Hi, Marta.
I have some other ones sitting up here. So I think I'm gonna get rid of this one, this camera, and let's see how this works. And then I'm gonna take down the other one.
So you're gonna take down your face camera?
Yes.
Okay. I
just want to see if this one works, and then put the desk one up.
Mm-hmm.
That way I can just use one. When you know, no hurries. Just.
Oh, I see you there. Okay, so you want me to remove the one that's on now?
Yes.
Or just add the desk? Okay. Remove. Okay, that's better. That's better. The other one is freezing. I just muted you real quick, Merlinda, because it is echoing. Let me turn you back on. We'll see if it's still there. Wait. Okay, it is. Do you have the YouTube video going somewhere?
Or maybe the other camera.
Yeah, that other camera. Can you just totally turn off the other device?
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Are you ready for me to try again? I'm going to try. There's still an echo.
Do you have the volume down on that camera? The one that you're trying to show, Miss Merlinda? Just put the volume all the way down. Well, no, because you want me to
If I give, oops, she froze again. No, she didn't. Okay, I'm going to try it one more time, and then if it doesn't work, I'll give her a few minutes. Oh, that's not going to work. I'll be back in just a little bit, Merlinda, or do you want to go back to the other camera? Okay, I'm going to remove that one. Let's go back to the other one. Okay.
Okay.
That sounds better.
She's on mute.
Okay. There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
We can, yes.
Okay. And no echo.
No echo.
And no echo.
Oh, good. Okay. So that's what we'll just use this. Okay.
All good.
Boy, this really, I think I overheated this webbing because it got warped. Oops.
Oh.
Are you preheating, Marilyn?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I preheated too long, I guess. But I'm going to try straight.
Oh, I never preheat. I don't preheat it. No.
I just worry about the moisture. Maybe there wouldn't be moisture.
Yeah.
Okay, that looks almost perfectly straight. We'll see if Rachel likes an almost perfectly straight bracelet.
I think she's gonna love it. Nobody reminded me to turn the heat press on.
Oh, Patrice, turn the
It's too late now.
Okay, Karen D had a good idea. Here, I'm going to mute you for a minute, Merlinda, okay? And then I'm going to add the other camera back. Thanks, Karen.
The camera.
Okay, they're still.
No, this is fine because I just hold them up when I do them.
Okay.
I just hold them up like this. This is fine till I figure out how to work the cameras, which one to plug into.
Look at this. Unbiased is so sweet. She said, I love it already. And here it is.
Oh.
She's so sweet. Hi, Jennifer. Kristen says, heat press reminder, not her fault. She had to run to the store.
It's okay. No worries.
Hello. Hey.
Thread Zap, no flames. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Thread Zap.
Mm-hmm.
I will look and see what that is.
Mm-hmm.
I do have Thread Zap.
Oh,
I'm going to recut. I can't deal with that.
Okay.
It's too wobbly. It wasn't going to look good.
Marilyn, your template is what, like a little over 9 inches wide?
My template is, yes, 9.150 inches wide. So I cut my webbing. I start at 10.5, but you wouldn't have to start that wide. I just like to cut it wider so I can, if it's not centered, I can cut off, more one end than the other. But you know how I am.
I know.
Okay, so it looks perfectly straight now. I'm just gonna do it for a few seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, Mama V. Mama Vi. Mama Vi.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Patrice, you better.
I wasn't gonna say anything. You know how many times I made that mistake too?
Keep me straight. Yeah.
A lot.
Maybe my brain should just stay with Viola.
Yeah. All right. Now I gotta catch up. I mean, I have to do at least 5 of these.
Oh my goodness.
Now I have to catch up.
You'll be passing me in no time.
I doubt it.
I've barely got one done.
Unbiased is so nice. That was her
Uh-huh.
trying to tell me what I was supposed to do.
Oh,
She said we'll work on it later with the camera. We'll work on it later because I unhooked something and I can't figure it out. But it's okay.
It's very, very sweet.
he is.
Okay, I see one of these stones. The glue doesn't look that good, so we're gonna pop that one off and put a different one down.
Now I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for
You can't really
the
see,
white.
but
Okay.
Yeah, what'd you decide on?
I'm gonna do the rainbow. I'm gonna use rainbow.
Oh,
You see
that'll
that?
be pretty. I love rainbow.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that on the white one. And we'll
Yes.
see how that one. But I haven't did that one yet. Well, I did put rainbow on another one that I sent out to somebody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that chrome, the chrome stone that looks similar would be pretty too.
Yeah. When you do the chrome one, Marilyn, did you do that one yet? Did you
No,
press it on?
I haven't done chrome. I mean, I did Labrador, which I guess is I guess it's a metallic.
Okay. Because what I noticed with the one I did, I had to press it just a few seconds longer.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Patrice, what colors are you using?
I'm using, I'm gonna try to use some SS6 neon pink and bubblegum. I think I have it. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of rose with maybe magenta if I can find it. And then capri. I'm just gonna play around with them. That's it.
Ooh.
Stuff. Because you only send me one template.
That's funny.
Don't encourage her, Merlinda. Do not encourage her.
These stones are so pretty.
Oh, I love rainbow. That's one of my tumblers I did was rainbow because it just has so many different colors in it without having to do layering.
It looks like I'm gonna need a whole lesson on working cameras.
Oh, you'll get there. You'll get there. All of us have had plenty of echoes and no sound and what other little misfortunes comes along with it, Patrice?
Definitely echoes.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know I'm good for starting a live and not having my mic on. I mean, so many things. You just think it's fine. For the most part, everybody is patient. I'm thankful for that. We're thankful for your patience. So it's gonna happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's not a big deal.
Nope.
You just figure out a different way and move on.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I wanted to use my iPad, but I don't know if that's gonna echo a lot either. So I have to practice and play around with it.
Mm-hmm.
Be a little more of my word of the year, which is what's supposed to be consistency. So
oh no, pressure Patrice, getting ready to come back out. We haven't seen her for a while.
Really? Really, Marilyn? Really?
Merlinda, who encouraged you to start a YouTube channel?
Was it Josie?
Yep, Uni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josie
Her and
encourages everybody.
yes.
Oh, probably Tracy. I'll bet Tracy
Her
had
and
some.
Tracy. Yeah. They, they were telling me that I should go ahead and do it because I do everything in crafting and I
Mm-hmm.
love doing it. And they were like, well, you should do this, do that. And then I took baby steps. And then somebody was on live the other day and was like, you should come up with us. And I'm like, I almost stopped breathing.
Somebody
When
said
you
that to you?
that, Patrice, when you said you should come up with me and Marilyn, I was like,
Oh.
Well, I might remember that.
But what I have learned on this journey is you have to be consistent because you'll figure things out and walk away for 2 months like I've done in the past. And then you come back to it and it's like, wait a minute, how do you do this? How do you stream out? How do you? So I'm gonna be more consistent,
Well, and just depends on what you're trying to do with your channel. Like my husband, he says he's just documenting our trips. He doesn't care if he grows, doesn't grow. He just wants to have documentation of our trips. So,
that's nice.
If that's the case, being consistent isn't such a big deal. But if you want to grow your channel, that's another reason consistency is good.
I just, I like watching what everybody's making and what they're doing. And I like to craft with people and craft together. That's what I like to do. That's probably which way I'm going to go because I like, and when I'm crafting, I'm talking to myself anyway. So I might as well,
Right. So will you start
for talking or humming?
Will you do pre-recorded also or just lives? What do you think you'll do?
So with pre-recordings, I'll probably do some of those too when I remember to hit record. Because I've done that where I haven't, or I'll be recording and I'll start singing or
that's probably fun though. People probably like that as long as it's not something that's like copyright.
I don't know, Marilyn. My singing is a very personal thing because I'm the only one that enjoys it. So, or I'll start humming, or I just, just have to practice and be aware. But that's what I want to do. I see everybody doing such nice things. I'd like to do some showcases, maybe. Stuff like that.
Sorry, my printer is doing its circulation over there. So if you hear an annoying sound, that's what it is.
We're all used to your DTF printer, making sure that we know that it's there.
Yes.
It's fine. As long as it's doing the cleaning. Don't worry.
Right.
Now I have a photo shoot coming up on Sunday. So I'm gonna try to record it and then I have to figure out how to make it shorter because it's that one I was telling you about, Patrice, this all day. So I'm thinking about doing that. I'm gonna try.
What kind of pictures are you taking?
There's a real estate company, and I'm going to be doing their headshots.
Oh, nice.
They finalized a number of people, so it's going to be 25.
Wow.
So what if you start out by showing like, starting out, saying hey to us, and then, letting us know what you're going to be doing, how many photos you have to take, what's a headshot for those of us who don't know. Also, give us a little bit of your history of being a photographer that all don't know about. So give us a little bit of history. And then once you start, record for a little bit in regular video format. And then maybe like after the first 2 photos that you take when you're showing them how to sit, X the spot for you to be standing on, then put on time lapse.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then the
time lapse.
Time lapse.
I don't know.
What kind of phone for Linda?
I have the Android.
You have to have. I don't know about Androids, but can somebody let us know if Miss Merlinda has a time lapse? Or you can take your iPad and do it too. You can record. So what time lapse does is, you ever see the videos where everybody's kind of like they're working, but they're moving fast, and you see everybody doing all this stuff? It will take like hours worth of footage and shrink it down to like seconds or minutes. But we'll be able to see like you in the, thick of things and working and moving and having people come in, and that'll still give you some video footage, and you won't have to do that much editing.
That sounds good. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it on my iPad. I'm going to look. Because I know in my software, I can do time lapse in the software, but who wants to be in the software all the time when I can just do it on the iPad?
So Shay said you can also speed it up in iMovie, which you absolutely can, but let me just tell you about that. If you're going to be recording for an extended amount of time, to upload that to your computer, and it's a long video, that's time if you have to do it, because you're going to be there pretty much all day. So you can in iMovie, but I would definitely recommend, because you don't really want to have to edit anything out. And with time lapse, you can also, once it actually starts, and let's say there's a time where you're not doing anything and you may be gone, for some reason time lapse doesn't cover that part. Like it just quick. Yeah, it just goes.
You don't have to start and stop. You can just let it go.
Yeah. And then, because if you're recording for a long time, that's going to take, I don't know how much space you have on your iPad, how much space you have on your phone, but the time lapse will reduce. Like because what if you're recording for like 4 or 5 hours? That's too much.
Yeah.
So
Tim did a
maybe I just like some in the beginning and some at the end.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do it that way.
Yeah. And then when you're done, let us know how you're doing it.
I will. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be fun. And I already have, I see Gail said I need to have them sign consent forms, but whenever I do photography, I always have them sign consent forms and copyright information and everything.
And if you want to, you don't necessarily
that'll be part of my contract.
But if you don't want to record them, let's say you set the camera up in the back after you've done, and we're just watching you work. So when they come in, they sit, they sit. You don't necessarily have to get their face if like the way you position the camera, but we can actually see them like walk in, sit down, go, walk in, sit down, go. And you being in your photography era, we want to see that too.
Oh, now I know how to set up some cameras so in photography and lights in photography, but this is different. But I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. And then I have a silver fox coming up with 10 ladies, and they're all turning 70.
Oh, wow. That's fun.
I have that coming up. And with that one, I get to make them, they want some crystal AB. They already know the stones they want. And they're having, their shirts are going to say something about fox. You have to figure that part out. But that's the stone they want. And they want navy blue shirts. So that's going to be pretty, because navy blue goes pretty with gray hair. So
yeah.
Wait, so are you making the shirts and taking pictures for them?
I'm making the shirt. I'm taking the pictures. And I'm also making their little bag with their stuff on it. That's going to be from me. So they can carry all their little touch-up kits and stuff. Because I have a makeup artist that's going to be doing their makeup.
Oh,
wow.
That's
going to be good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
She's doing the shirts and taking the pictures. You fancy, Miss Melinda? I need to do everything.
They will love that.
Yeah. So I don't have my studio anymore. So one of the guys I know, because I have a lot of friends that's still in photography, he's gonna let me use his studio for the silver foxes, the female silver
that's
foxes.
nice.
Shoot. So that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna record both of those so you guys can see it. I'm gonna do time lapse. I'm gonna learn something else new.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Tim used time lapse recently, but it was on a GoPro, and he could set it that it would take a snippet every 5 seconds. And so I guess that's how it saves memory. I don't know, or it lets it go longer. Or if you record the whole thing, you can just speed it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna research that. That's gonna be my research for tonight.
I know when I do, like when I record and I just record it, and then sometimes Apple is very temperamental. Sometimes it may upload quickly. Sometimes it'll tell me, I gotta wait this long for it to upload. So when I do the lapse and I put a little music behind it while it's on time lapse, I like watching videos like that. I'm telling you videos I like to watch, Miss Melinda. But I like watching videos that have like a little music behind it and you're moving fast, but you're not talking. I like those. So
like craft room cleanup videos like that.
Yes.
I've watched so many craft room cleanup or pantry cleanup where it's on fast forward, and there's music and it's like, oh, this is so fulfilling. I don't have to lift a finger and look at this.
That's a good idea. That's some good ideas. Yeah. So on my channel, I also have, some photographers and makeup artists and people that's in the other crafty industry, because it's all a form of crafting to me.
It's all artistic. So Shay, I left that comment up because I'm getting ready to do that here in just a few minutes. I need to let this cool down before I do. And then I'll show you.
Okay.
Jesse says, I'll watch a video or live no matter how long it is.
And Jesse, we love you.
He does. Yes. Ooh, that's a good one. Danny says maybe you could do some demos on how to do product photography. She always struggles with that. That's a great idea.
Yep.
Hey,
so product photography is good. That's a good idea. Because I don't do good with my cell phone. I do better with my camera. I guess because I've been using the camera for so long. But I could. That's an idea. I can do that.
You can show us
a lot of ideas for this channel.
You can show us with your camera, and then if anybody has a phone, they may not have a camera, then they just take what you show them using your camera, and we apply that with our phones. Some of us have cameras, and I don't use the cameras I have the way that I should, so I'm gonna learn something from you. So, Miss Melinda, you have a lot to teach.
Okay.
And the other things like lighting, how you want the products to be situated, colors to use, all that would still help even if people are just using their phone.
Yep.
Okay.
So here's the white one.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, with the rainbow on it. Yes.
Yeah, this is the rainbow on here.
Very pretty.
I like that. So I'm gonna put that there. So I've done 6. So you want me to do another one?
I've done one, and I'm almost done with number 2.
I haven't even done more.
Patrice, have you pressed one yet?
Nope. Okay. I'm about to press it now. I have 2. I have 3 that I've cut already. I have to get these 3 done. So let me hurry up.
You don't need to hurry.
I do.
Let's see what time it is.
pastime.
Oh no! Oh no!
I've been working really slow.
What happened?
Oh no, Merlinda! Our time is up.
And the time is up.
Oh,
We're not done.
okay.
We're not going anywhere.
I've been working slow.
I mean, I'm fine. I'm
Getting-
getting ready to
You've been giving great advice, though. Okay, Rachel, how do you like that? The inside is Violet Volcano,
I love
and the line at the top and the bottom is silver. What I say? That's not it. Silver amethyst hot fix. So in the middle of those little silver stones, there's a little bit of purple.
pretty.
Okay. So
I like that.
Thank you.
Is that the one with the border around it?
I put the border at the top and the bottom. I didn't put it on the sides. But
Oh, the top and the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so
Is that the template you sent us?
oh, Merlin.
Send me a
I think not yet. I think I sent you.
She didn't send me anything.
I did too, Patrice.
Oh, you did. Send me that one.
I think this is the one that I sent you so far. But I'll be sending
That's pretty.
one or two more. I love this pink one. Okay, so Shay, with your question, thank you. Thanks, everybody. And Lena said, Lena says her favorite color is purple.
It looks purple.
Hi, Renee. Renee, we're still going through the whole process because Patrice and I are slow. So you're fine. Okay. So here is, oh, look at that. So sparkly. What I do, Shay, is I'm going to flip it over. And then this is just what I do. You don't have to do this. Miss Merlinda, she would hold hers together with like a clip here. And that's another great way to do it. Because you want to kind of stabilize it somehow as you're putting your hardware on. So I just cut a little piece of this. And I don't want it to be an inch long because I don't want it to accidentally peek out from the ends or the sides. I put it down at the end. It's double-sided. So we got to get the paper off. Which on this, it loves to stick to like cardstock and stuff like that. It's not loving sticking to this stuff as easily, but it will. It holds it perfectly fine long enough for you to get your ends together. There we go. Okay, so I peeled up the excess or the backing. Then I put my two ends together. I want my fingers on the side, so I make sure that they are really on top of each other. Now that they are, I'm just going to press that together. And so the tape holds it together while you put your hardware on. Now, you could use, what did we talk about? Fray check. What was the one that, was it D told me about? I've already forgot. I'm going to have to go back and watch the replay. You don't have to do anything because this part's going to be covered. So it's not like it's going to be rubbing on things and getting frayed, but you can also use, you can burn it. When I burnt the pink one, I did have a little bit singed, but it's under my hardware, so I don't really care. See how the fabric's a little darker? And I think that's, it's not burnt. But there, I did that. And I feel like I should do it here or chop that off a little bit. Just gonna barely cut that off because it looks like there's a little excess. And then since I did that, I'm gonna touch it real quick with my fire. Now, I saw some of these that were some really pretty colors, but I just have silver. So I'm going to take my pliers And, well, I'm not going to do that yet. First thing I'm going to do is make sure this looks like a good size. Make sure you're not going to be down on top of your rhinestones. That looks fine. Now that I know that, I'm just going to go ahead and put this in the jaws of that. Put it inside. I want to check it to make sure that my webbing isn't sticking out one side or the other. Okay, I didn't tighten it down all the way yet. I wanted to check it. So now I'll go ahead and tighten it. Okay, see how it's open? Tighten it all the way down. And that's how it looks on the sides. It's just barely tucked inside there, so it's not sticking out at all. Now I feel like I'm almost on top of that rhinestone, but I'm not. I'm almost on top of this one. And I feel like it could squeeze down just a little bit more. So I'm going to try to bend that rhinestone out while I do that. All right. That rhinestone, I think, is barely peeking under there. I may try to heat that rhinestone up and take it off and move it over a little bit. But for now, I'll do that before I send it out.
That's pretty.
How do you like it, Rachel? Thank you.
It looks wonderful, Marilyn.
Thank you. Okay, and then Dee said green and purple. So I don't know if Dee is still here. Dee, do you want? And Rachel, if you want this style in those colors, let me know. But let's go ahead and make a purple and green one. Yeah,
How do you do that, Marilyn?
What am I doing?
How do you do that? You follow the chat so well, you and Patrice, and you still keep up with what you're doing. And I'm sitting here and I keep forgetting about the chat. I'm like, it's, baby steps. It's
well, you've got 5 bracelets done and I've got 2.
Look.
So, but I don't feel like I'm good at it. I don't feel like I'm really great.
You are.
You don't? I think you are.
Not at keeping up with the cameras and the chat and getting through the project.
Oh.
See, did you share those?
I think you do well.
Thank you. So Marissa, the ribbon that I'm using, it's a 1-inch nylon ribbon. I have it linked below. My design, my template is 9.150 inches long by 0.926. And that allows it to really just barely fit on there with a little bit of ribbon outside of it. I cut my ribbon, my webbing, I started at 10.5 inches and then I trimmed it down so that it was even on both sides. And that's what I did. Oh, now unbiased.
Hey, Marilyn, I'm going to show the one.
Sure. Thanks, Alice.
Here's the ones I made today.
All right.
I was showing you the ones I made today.
Let me get Patrice. Wow. Patrice, she has 6.
So I'll have to hold it up like this.
That is
so pretty. All of these are the baby booties rhinestones. Let me see if I can remember. If I can get this right. Dorado. Let me see. This one is champagne. This one is black diamond. This one is rainbow. Wait, did I do 2 in rainbow? Yeah. And this one also is in rainbow. And then this one is in topaz. So
which
that's
one
the one.
Be?
Which one?
I think it was on the burgundy, champagne B.
Champagne is on.
Or champagne.
Oh, let's see. Champagne is on. Yes, the burgundy one.
Okay. They're very pretty.
And here's some more. So if you make these and you want to display them, I was sitting here trying to figure out how I can show these to you without my other camera. These are some I did last week right here.
Oh, I love the blues.
That looks so
Right
pretty.
So yeah.
Very nice. Thank you.
That was fun.
Meanwhile,
You want me to make another one? No, I'm kidding.
You're welcome to, but I don't want to run you out of your supplies. But you're more than welcome to, because I'm gonna make one too. Patrice is making a couple.
I'm good. I'm gonna watch. I want to see what Patrice does. I know that's.
I know. I want to see what she comes out with.
Yeah, she was focused.
I have one already that I made. But
You do?
Yeah, I have one.
Oh, the Capri. Let me ask you a real quick question. So, D. Smith, who was D. Smith, if you're here, and I know she may not be, but if you're here, let me know which green you like better, the bright green or the dark green. Kind of depends on how bright a green stone you want on this. Do you want like a, I have a feeling this would be better. But let me know if you're in here. If not, I'm going to go with this darker green. All right, Patrice.
Let's see.
Hey, Sharon,
putting some stones back. So this is the one that I've made, and it's blue, but it has that capri. I didn't line mine up. So I thought one of the stripes had 5 parts, but both had 6. So I put the one that I thought was largest first, but that's mine. It's blue. There's a little bit of AB and a little bit of.
Oh, now I see it. Yeah.
Oh, I see. You used 2 different colors.
Yeah, I used AB and then one non-AB.
That's pretty.
Thank you. It's so pretty.
And you can wear it. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yep,
Did you say Capri and Capri AB or Capri and what?
Capri and I think Capri AB or Sapphire AB, one of them.
It's very pretty. I like it.
That's pretty.
Thank you. So, okay, I'm still working, Marilyn. I'm brushing.
Okay. I'm just there. I got you. I got you covered. Okay. So D. Smith said the dark green. And so I'm going to use purple and green. She wanted purple and green. So I'm wondering what color of green stones. Do you like dark green? Would you like to have emerald? Or would you like to have peridot? Or would you like to have green chrome? D. Smith, let us know. And then do you want the same purple that I did on Unbiased? Or do you want more of a solid purple? Because I can do either. Okay. Just preheating this for a few seconds to keep it from warping. But it's kind of lumpy. It's not real flat. So I want to preheat it just a little bit. Awesome. All right, let's see what she says. Sharon Davis, how are you? And Sharon saying, what kind of price range would you suggest? Are you talking about for the wristlets?
Hey, Sharon Davis.
I don't sell a ton of things, so.
How much do wristlets go for?
I don't know.
You can sell them for 12 to 18, depends on your design and what you're, what you're doing.
Especially with our bling.
Yeah.
Emerald is, okay, so D says emerald and the same purple would be fine. So let's get that. Oh, and then D, I missed it. Did you want where you have the outline above it and below it? Or would you rather have the color blocking where it's every other block is kind of a line or whatever? So Patrice or Merlinda, will you watch the chat and see if she says she wants the one with the outline or the the other one while I grab my emerald stone?
Okay.
Sure, Marilyn.
Look, now I'm reading the chat. Now I can't talk. I'm like, oh,
You can't do
I'm like reading and waiting. You know?
I'm on the way back, Melinda. You'll be able to talk. Okay.
Somebody had asked what this tool is called right here, and it's just a key fob tool.
Let
That's
me see
all.
what
It's
say they are.
Yeah, somebody had asked that question.
These say keychain hardware with open ring, silver, and you can. I do have them linked. You can, once you go in, you can find all different colors. There was some really cute colors. There was golds and other metal colors, but I saw some that were different colors.
I have ordered
okay,
they're supposed to come Amazon Prime, but I don't think Amazon Prime exists anymore.
I agree.
It's supposed to be the next day, and it's like 3 days later.
Oh, we get ours in 2 days. Okay, Dee. One more question. Do you want, maybe one more. You want the outline to be green and the center to be purple, or do you want the outline to be purple and the center green?
Ooh.
And I also have green zircon, but when I lay that on the webbing, the emerald looks better. The green zircon is too bluish. D. Smith, she's like, I'm never going to be first in the chat again. All these questions.
You're just being thorough. You just want her to do something that she's gonna like.
That's right. Poor Rachel. I didn't ask her a certain thing. I don't know what color stone she wanted.
It just had to be purple.
And purple. She always happy if it's purple.
It just had to be purple.
Okay. Thanks, Felicia. Okay.
Marilyn, I think I got my desk. Can we just wait?
Yeah, I can do that.
No. Okay, let's see if I get it right.
So you want me to remove you first and then add it, or just add it? Okay.
I just want to add it just to see if I have it, and not to keep it, just to see did I do it right.
I think you did it right. Does this sound good to everybody?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Good job. Yes.
Now you gotta make another key fob on the desk so we can see it on the desk.
Here, we'll make your desk big. Here we go.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'll make another one.
Now we can see it.
I'll make another one. Let's see. I'm gonna set this over here. So this is the colors I have left. I have green, purple, and is this a maroon? Oh, you know what? I know what color. So I'm going to do this red one.
Thanks, Linda.
So I'm going to cut it. Cut it. And when I cut mine to 12. Let's see. Now, should I use the crushed ice or? Okay, I'm gonna let the chat pick between two colors for this red one. and let's see what we end up with.
I approved 2 posts and they're still not showing up in the Facebook.
Okay. So I'm thinking about candy apple and crushed ice on the red. What if I mix them together? Yeah, let's be daring. Let's mix it. Let's just mix it. Let's see. I'm so glad I figured that other camera thing out. Thank you, Marilyn.
Oh, you're welcome. Shay, I see hers in there. And then the thread zap it. Oh, it's like a burning wire or something. Hi, Evelyn. So creative. She says from hot California. Oh, welcome. And then Evelyn Warner from Orlando. Welcome. So you're mixing what 2 colors?
I'm gonna mix candy apple and crushed ice.
Oh, and it's going to be on a red background. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I was trying to, I think I should put a little more crushed ice, but we'll see. Hopefully I made a mixture enough to go across to fill it in. If not, I'll just add some more. Okay. So I messed my my tabletop, my cutting, what is this called? The tabletop board? Table. I messed it up because I set an iron on it. And I thought it wouldn't, yeah, it's warped. I thought I had it on something so it wouldn't, you know, the heat wouldn't go through, but it did. So now I'm just gonna flip it around.
Hot, like a heating tool, like a, what am I trying to think of? A heat gun, like they use on shrink wrap and that kind of thing. You can get it to go back, not perfectly, but you can get it to go back much better. You just have to hold that. Don't get it super close to it. You have to hold it there for quite a while, and you'll see your mat start to relax. But if you burn it, don't blame me.
Okay.
That's what I did.
I'm gonna try that.
It made it much better. I've also heard people say on a hot day, set it out on flat concrete and just let it do its thing, and that it supposedly will make it flatter.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm gonna try it because I love my mat, and this is when I can tell is when I'm trying to do the rhinestones because of the 2 humps in the mat. Is you know, I can tell.
Yep. I ended up buying a new one, then I saw somebody that talked about how to fix them, so I went back and worked on mine. It's not back to the original shape, but it is much, much better. And I like the color of it better than the new one that I bought. Not that the color matters, but I like it. It's kind of turquoise. So Evelyn, just to show you real quick, I've gotten a couple of them done. Well, I have one that I did before the live just to kind of practice. This is just crystal stones on a dark green nylon webbing. This one I love. It is magenta and Labrador on this bright pink webbing. And then this one for Rachel is, it's not Labrador, silver amethyst metalites on the outside, and then violet volcano on the inside. And then Miss Merlinda, who I'm getting ready to put back over there so she can talk through the process, she's done a bunch of them. When she's done with this, she can show all her colors. Evelyn, they're rhinestones. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for coming in.
I'm gonna watch that that live Patrice did yesterday, so I can put some names on them, because the way I was doing it, and I was wondering how come this stuff it's not looking right, but I skipped a lot of steps, so I'm gonna have to watch her video
I need to
from
too,
last
I didn't hear
night.
a darn thing because I was supposed to be there with my husband and the company.
Exactly.
Oh,
As you should have been.
I'd sneak in. I was watching the whole time. Then I'd sneak in and listen. And then I'd go back to just watching, sneaking in, watching.
this stone. Okay, something's wrong.
Done with my second one, Marilyn.
What?
I'm done with my second one. I don't know. I love it, but I want to do like a little more contrasting colors because y'all can't see my heart. See if I
I saw the hearts.
Oh, shit, the
Oh my
hearts.
gosh.
That's so
I
cute.
love
Oh,
that.
that's pretty.
Is that SS6?
This is SS6. So you don't have to put the hearts in the center. Like I could have did it without the hearts and you would really see like the fabric sticking out. But I chose to do, this is with the light pink neon AB, light pink neon AB and neon rose AB. Cause see, like this is kind of neon-ish. The webbing is like a neon pink. But that, but I could see it a little bit better if if I didn't put the neon hearts in. But I love it.
I do too. And what that makes me think of is
it's nice.
if you used a color on the outside, and then what if the hearts were crushed ice or crushed ice AB that still gets some glitz but shows the webbing? I love that though, Patrice.
Thank you, Mira.
I'll send you another template if you'll send me that template.
Are you gonna cut?
I'm on live.
I have 2 colors of SS6.
Oh, that's perfect. That's all you need.
Crystal and red, and what better color for hearts?
That's all you need for this.
Yeah.
That's
It's gonna be bartering.
Are you gonna send her the file now, Marilyn?
Yeah.
Now she's gonna send me the file.
I'm not right now, because she told me earlier, don't send it now, because I still want to give you. I want to give you a hard time that you didn't send the second file, so she wouldn't let me send it. But I'll send it. I'll send it after the live.
She was like, "Let me see exactly what she does, and if what she does I like it, then I'll let her have my." Marilyn, that's
I did another one that's like squares inside of squares, all the way across.
Yes, I want to see that. I want that one.
Yeah, I'll send it too.
Thanks.
But it's SS10.
Kristen, you know that's the Leo in me, Kristen. You know that's the Leo in me. Got to be a little bit extra. Be a little bit.
It's adorable.
Thank you, Mary Bear. Thank you.
Okay, how did I lose a stone?
One more.
Using there it is.
One more. Thank you, guys. Thanks.
Oh, Patrice is ignoring me now. Okay, there we go.
What happened? What'd you say, Marilyn?
I had you on big still.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention.
Okay, Merlinda, I'm back on you. You want to tell us tell us what you're doing?
I'm still putting these stones in here. It's kind of hard to see the crushed ice a little because of the color box, the matte bottom. So I'm still putting them in. I'm almost done.
Well, Robin Murphy said you guys have 2 things in common. She's also a Leo, and her middle name is Patrice.
Like Delonda too?
Yes. Oh. Robin, she's gonna make you send a copy of your driver's license to believe you.
So just so you guys know, Marilyn has a link listed below with the template to the one that's striped, like the one she's calling it color block, because that's really what it is, color block.
Yeah.
But has it listed below. Marilyn, make yourself big so everybody can see it. They can't see that good. And so make sure that you downloaded. It's in a Google Drive. Download it and save it to your computer because you may not be able to use it now. Even if you have like your phone, download it to your phone and then email it to yourself to your email, because she's gonna leave this up for like 2 hours after the live, and then you'll be able to find it in her Etsy shop. So if you want it now, make sure you download it. It's free right now. So just download it, save it, because sometimes it doesn't save. Okay? And then you'll be able to make it whenever you want to. Okay, Marilyn, you can take me off. Thank you, Marilyn.
Okay.
Back to Linda. Let's nose in on Melinda, see what she's doing.
Let me move these. Take this. See that little hump right here? Right here in this mat.
Yes.
And down here.
That
Boy.
Is very frustrating.
Yeah. It is. But it's
Even
fixable,
talked about
so.
that. And that's why she uses like a board on hers now when she's putting her hot shirts back on it, because she had that issue too.
That's smart too. Okay.
I think these little wristlets are kind of harder than shirts to line up, because I made it so it'd be so close to the edge.
Let me make sure I got them in here. See, I see one right there. Okay. Let me see. Where did I see that at? There, right there.
And then I get it set down just the way I want it. And then when I pull it off the table, it kind of likes to shift. Okay.
The shirts are easier to line up than these.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think I might just do 10 seconds on that, since it's going to have a second press and the rhinestones are the same height.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Evelyn must be asking questions. Okay, so let's see if we can find. Okay, so Evelyn, what the process is, let me show this. I have part of it taped over, the tape off. So these are rhinestone templates. I cut this out of rhinestone flock. And so this is a 2-part template. This is a 2-part template. I also did one that is just solid. So this is just one big template, so you don't have to piece anything together. So you cut those out of rhinestone flock, and then we'll show brushing in the rhinestones on this next part. I'll show it a little bit closer so you can see what that looks like. And then you transfer them with some hot fix transfer tape, and then use your heat press, and it makes these cute little bracelets.
And if you don't bling, Evelyn, if this is your first time seeing this process, Marilyn has a lot of videos on her channel showing how to bling, because she's pretty much addicted to this.
Patrice, you and Eve got me addicted. Patrice has a lot of rhinestone videos on her channel, and she does lives all the time.
You have more than me. I bet you have more than me. You have to have more than me.
I don't know. But welcome to the world of rhinestoning, Evelyn. It's really fun.
It is fun.
Okay, so Rosalind, are you on a phone or computer? And Patrice, you checked, you found the link, right?
Yeah, it's there.
Okay. So the first 6 or so links are to the materials that I'm using. And then the first link after the materials is to the file. It's on my Google Drive. So you're going to have to download it. And it'll be in your downloads. If your downloads don't empty each night, you can leave it there till you use it. But I would go ahead and save it to my desktop. Because
if you click that link tomorrow, it's not gonna open. It's not gonna work for you.
Yeah. A couple hours after the live, I'll go ahead and remove the link, and then I'll just add the templates to the Etsy shop. And I'll put this one in the video live for a couple hours, or the description of video live, because this one, if you're new to rhinestoning, this is going to be a lot easier than trying to layer. So whatever I add in there, just know that a couple hours after the live ends, they'll be removed. The other thing is, well, I don't know if you would be able to do holographic heat transfer vinyl very easily on these webbings or not, but there is something called faux rhinestones, which is where you use a rhinestone template. Not every template will work well with faux rhinestoning. They have to be non-layered designs, or a layered design where the spacing is kind of equal among all the rhinestones. It's like a lot of the times the outline is closer to really set off that word, and that may not be good with faux rhinestones. But if you cut the little circles out of holographic sparkle vinyl, it turns out looking beautifully. But again, I don't know. Do you guys think it would work on? I just brushed that in with the wrong thing showing. So I dumped rhinestones on here, and then you just kind of go around in circles, and your rhinestones fall into those holes. If you have any rhinestones that are upside down or extra rhinestones, like now I have an extra rhinestone right here, you just touch it with this wax tip. You don't have to push hard, and move it off. If you have a rhinestone that has the gray part facing up, you want to flip it over and then put it in the hole. After you do that step, you take a hot fix transfer tape. I just have to find mine. Hot fix transfer tape is meant to withstand a lot of heat. So you can't use transfer tape that you use for adhesive vinyl and expect it not to melt. It does need to be one that can take the heat. I've got stones in the way, but we're going to do this. And then you place it down on your stones. And you press your stones onto your tape. Make sure they're all adhered. If a couple get out of place, like your one's out of place, I can just shove it over with my fingernail, or if I wanted to use the tip of this, I could do that as well. So you're going to press those onto that tape, and then you're going to lift them up. Now sometimes you might have a stone that stays in the hole. If you do, put it down, press on it, just keep lifting. I have stones everywhere. See ya, Vera. Thanks for being here. Patrice, they're asking, let me lay this down, and then they're asking if they can see your template again, or can they see your template? So let me lay this, yeah, or at least the wristlet.
Okay, then I'm gonna press this other one, and then I'll show both of them, because this one I might be able to parse a little bit better. This is my last wristlet. I only made 3.
I'm on my last one too. I only made 3.
Oops, I'm on my last one too. I only made
9.
some.
She has a whole inventory stock now of them. Dealing with others.
Hey, M&T.
Hey, M&T.
Oh, see.
Hey,
So,
Tionda.
So this one I used the candy apple and the crushed ice, and the crushed ice went through
it just
to
matched
the actual material. So
really?
you almost can see it, but you can't.
So the material is so close to the color of candy apple baby that the crushed ice.
But the candy apple
color.
The crushed ice didn't. Well, the crushed ice did what it's supposed to do. It picks up the color of the material.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, I like that. Okay.
That's very pretty.
So let's see. Now, which ones did I make the other day? These three. Okay. And then tonight,
So Kristen said subtle but super pretty. Baby's Booty said pretty mix.
thank you.
G Ma Rose Jim said,
Oh, I
Melinda,
can
did you
see
find
it
your red
now.
one? Oh, hey, let me
I
make
can,
you bigger. And let's see. Can you hold it up in front of you, like up to this camera?
which one? The red one?
The red one?
Yeah.
Let's see
Where's
it.
okay, here. Wait.
Here, I'll do the
I'm
other one. I
laughing
think
after
it
that
shows.
myself.
Oh, there you can see the color of the thing through it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it now. The two colors in it. I
Mm-hmm.
like that. I'm gonna keep that one for myself.
Kristen says it looks like Dorothy's ruby slippers.
It does.
So, Evelyn, let me see if I can add it. Patrice, are you going to put yours in your Etsy shop?
I had planned, but I guess, or on my website.
Oh, that's what I meant. Your website.
That one.
Okay. So, let's see. Evelyn, let me see if I can find mine real quick because I forgot to put those types of links under. I was all worried about getting all the supplies. I'm looking for my shop and all I see is Marilyn Monroe. I guess pictures of Marilyn Monroe are really popular.
That is what happens when you type it in.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll bet if I put in rhinestones, it's going to bring up my shop. Unbiased, are you still in here? Help, Unbiased.
That was all right.
Unbiased, can you put up my shop? So, Evelyn, the stones that we're using come in these containers. And I believe I do have a link down in the video description to the Baby's Booty. She has a store and she has a buy-in. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Eve. She has a buy-in, which is usually once a month for about a week, and then a buy now where you can buy anytime. The buy now, I think of it as a little smaller quantities for retail price. The buy-in, you get more of a bulk discount price. Hey, Brandy. Okay.
So I got two colors that I didn't use. So I'm gonna use those next time.
Okay.
Three colors that I didn't use.
All right. So you're coming back on tomorrow night with me?
I'm
kidding. I'm kidding. I wish I would have seen her face. Please don't make me do that. Please do not make me do that again.
Well, you know what? I'll say this: whenever you invite me back, I'll come. I'll be there.
Thank
but
you.
Not tomorrow. Oh,
now, wait a minute. I did not hear a condition on. You said anytime.
She said anytime. Don't even remind her because don't even say anything, Marilyn, because what we will do is we will get a timestamp of the video and just send it to her with like, okay, tonight is the night, and then she'll know to be still.
We'll make a gift out of it. Or a GIF, however you say the word. Yeah. We'll make a little gift out of it, and I'll just email it to her. It's time.
I'm gonna surprise you. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready. Okay.
How did I lose my tape? My double-sided tape. Yay. Eve, thank you for putting up my
and I
Etsy shop
forgot.
on Patrice's website.
Thank you, Eve.
My table is only this big. How did I lose?
What did you lose?
I lost my it's on the floor. I lost my Dollar Tree double-sided tape, but I found it. It's on the floor. I pushed it off the other side, I guess.
Okay, you found it. That's good.
Kristen,
you gave me a
check the
lot
floor.
of ideas.
Huh?
You gave me a lot of good ideas for those photo shoots. You gave me a lot of good ideas how to implement it in a video. And I'm going to do it too.
Yes.
I want to see it.
You know us nosy too. We like to watch stuff. We know we nosy. We want to watch.
Yeah. So a couple of my photography friends, they really want to understand lighting rhinestones. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, rhinestones to me are so difficult to photograph. They show up so much better in a little video.
The best way I found is with natural light.
Oh yeah, natural
light. Yeah, that works. Or if you have a I can think of the name of it now, and it's not one near me. Okay. That might be a video too, playing around with some of them with rhinestones, lighting them. But that natural light, oh boy, it's beautiful.
I'm getting mad at my tape.
Yeah. Which I should have did more brighter color, but I chose rose and violet volcano.
Let me see.
So this one is rose and volcano.
Oh, I can see that better too. I can see that's pretty.
Thank you. It's a little bit of rose and a little bit of violet volcano. And then this is the other one that I put the neon. Like you just, when you turn it, you kind of see it. But depending on both. Thank you, Mirror Bear. Depending on the color stones you use, like of course it'll show up a little bit more depending on your colors and your background. But that's what I did. These are mine from today. And that's it.
I'm doing my last one now.
Good.
Thanks, y'all.
Oh, see, Marilyn did another one. Good.
This is only she passed.
These are my testers from last night that I put faux leather on these. I use faux leather with these, and the stones are still on here. They haven't fallen off. And then this was crystal AB with some llamas. And then I
really like that. Yeah.
Craftable. Oh, that's cute.
Okay.
I'm almost done. Almost done. Okay.
Take your time.
So,
you've been very patient with me and my camera and
you've done
echo and my
and no big deal. It's no big deal. I got it shut off, quickly and now you know what you need to do. So it's perfect.
Yep.
So when she said shut off really quickly, that's what she does. She just says bye and shuts it off.
Marilyn,
I'm gonna be ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
So Marilyn, I think Yolanda's coming on in like 10 minutes too.
Okay, I'm almost done. Well, I am done.
Oh, you have to report to work.
That I think.
This is Romeo Wednesday. Romeo Wednesday.
If I kept the strap a little bit longer so they're not getting so close to the rhinestones, because the other one I did. Well, this one, that's not super close to the stones, but this one, look at this silver one. It got jammed under there. I'm going to take this rhinestone off.
Don't bother that stone. It looks fine, Marilyn.
It looks good.
That's for Rachel. And look, it's under there. I'm going to fix it.
For Rachel. Fix it.
Victoria's Creations asking if you're going to make your template available. And she's thinking about putting in craftablethings.com. And Eve put her link up there.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and remove. Let's see. Let's remove your desk. Let's remove my desk.
Remove my desk.
And no, I'm not removing your desk because I'm removing your face. All right, let's show. Oh, I don't like that. Let's do it this way. Let's show our final one real quick.
Okay. I just put my stick down. Wait a minute.
Who's going first? Merlinda?
I'm just going to put them all on here and just.
Okay, that works.
Here's mine from tonight.
Plus a
Marilyn.
Literally
a storefront.
Exactly. And they all look beautiful.
Yes.
Okay. Thank
Very
you.
nice. Thank you. And then here's Patrice's.
These are mine. Just very simple.
Nice. Very nice. And then here's mine. That's Rachel's Unbiased. This is mine. And that's E. Smith. As soon as we get off there, I'm going to work at getting the templates put on there. When I was practicing using my plier tool, I made this little bitty guy. There's no rhinestones on it. But if you get Patrice's template, if you get my templates, if you don't want to be wristlets, you just want to be able to throw it in your purse, then cover over part of your design with tape. And you can cut the webbing to whatever size you want. So I'm probably going to remake one that's not as big as a wristlet. I don't really do wristlets. And then I'll put it on something smaller. So thank you guys for coming in today. We appreciate it. Merlinda, thank you so much for coming on the channel.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. And remember, anytime I ask you, you say you'll be here. So we'll be asking you sometime again soon. Patrice, as always, thank you for coming on. You're an inspiration to everybody. I think that just even between us, the conversation with Merlinda, you gave some great ideas. Oh, look at the little hearts going up. And you're just a sweetheart. So thank you for coming on here. And as for me, I'm getting ready to sign off. So everybody go watch Delonda. And then tomorrow night, I'm probably going to come on. I need to finish doing the DTF transfers on those shirts. I did a QR code for the back of those shirts. I'll do that. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a little bit of bling too. We'll see. But we'll see y'all later. Bye.